Hey guys, it's Erika and welcome to my top 20 K-pop songs of 2023 video. This time I went with my laptop because I can do this, and I typed out my notes and my sort of script for this. So that's why I'm doing this, but excited to finally get this video out on time. The last time that I was able to get a top 20 of the year list video out on time was in 2020. But this may be, I'm pretty sure next year's it's not gonna come out on time. But it's okay. You're going to hopefully stick around for it all. But yes, 2023 was an insane year for K-pop, and this list, I changed it. I was typing it out last night, 2 in the morning, between 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning, or midnight to 3 o'clock in the morning, and I literally changed so much stuff around, because before I was content, and I was okay, I gotta be objective because it's the only way to do it, but then I kind of put aside the vibe of the comeback and the visuals and the choreography and everything, and just really focus on the music. So that's really what I had to sit down and do, especially last night. But initially I did write down 142 songs that I thought deserved to be on here. So if your favorite is not on here, or a song you think should be on here, girl, it probably was in that 142, and it's actually probably closer to 200, because I was even holding some restraint back initially writing down my list. So yeah, and trust me, if you think a song should have been, again, it's also my list, so it's just my personal journey in 2023 and songs that meant a lot to me this year. So you can make your own list, but lists are kind of fun, you know what I mean? So these are just little fun, tiny things I like to do. Yeah, so also what kind of made the list hard is that BTS would normally only take up 1 spot, and they took up 4 within the member solos, but I think it's all well deserved. And this list is not going to have any English, Japanese, or Chinese releases, unfortunately, to kind of make it a little bit fair to just K-pop. So no Less Fan, Perfect Night, or TXT and Jonas Brothers, which were probably some of the best songs released this year. But I have to restrain myself in some capacity, or else it's gonna be not fun. And of course, I'm always a hypocrite with this decision and this rule, which you will see later on in this list, but for a reason. I have my reasons. Also, I only included 1 song from each group or artist, including NCT and Triple S. I just had to show more restraint around, because I can't have NCT in 7 spots on a top 20 list. That is literally insane. But yes, so let's get into it. As always, here are my 10 honorable mentions in no particular order.
Give me more. Give me more. 이름은 버려 Mr. Rover, Rover, Rover. I'm coming over, over, over. Call me Rover, Rover, Rover. I'm coming over. Fast forward. Won't you crawl up in this bed with me? Cozy up in these sheets, girl. Turn whatever you please, yeah. Look, I'ma keep it simple. If you could take the sip. Take off your mask now, be Jen and Jen now. It's time to dance now, hey. Been touring zones now, haven't you burned now? Stadium source now, hey. 다 똑같아 now, but don't I need a love. I need a love. I need a love. Let me feel love. I need a love.
Come on over right now. Come on over right now. Party's not a party without you. Hurry up to the party. Waiting for you right now. Waiting for you right now. Sweet juice. 깨물어 pop it. Sugar shake drippin'. 본능이 따라.
right, those are my 10 honorable mentions. It's probably crazy to see those as honorable mentions, but I hope my top 20 will make sense. Again, this is my list, and if it's different from yours, that's totally cool. It's just for funsies. Don't treat it as life or death. And trust me, again, if there's something on here that you think should be, girl, I probably think it should have been too as well. So let's just get into it. Number 20 is IVE's Off the Record.
Off the record night, this late night conversation 멈추지 않아. No more time, no more kill my vibe. This late night conversation 잠들지 않아. Yeah.
I think this is one of IVE's best produced tracks. It's like emotional pop R&B, and trust me, girl, I loved I Am, but I didn't listen to it as much this year because the sort of like emotions it made me feel sort of like a little bit like overwhelmed. And what I find interesting about Off the Record is it still kind of hits in that emotional space, but it's not like an overwhelming type of emotion. It's much more of like a chiller type of vibe, and this song has turned into like a no skip for me. It's definitely something I feel like I can just like kind of listen to it, turn on, and vibe it out. It's another IVE song that feels like a dream, and it is such a vibe. I love the way it makes me feel, the mood it puts me in, and it is such a banger. Like, songs like this are honestly such my vibe. If you've seen my list over the years, you know this kind of fits perfectly within that. Number 19 is NCT U's Baggy Jeans.
Watch me dripping that 흘러내려 slay in my baggy jeans, in my baggy jeans, in my baggy jeans. 흘러내리지, you know what I mean. Baggy jeans, baggy jeans, in my baggy jeans. Baby, you ain't know what is in my pocket.
I'm so sorry, Dojejang. I'm so sorry, Dream. I'm so sorry, 127. All of those groups, all those units release songs that are very more than worthy of being on this list. I literally think that we got the best comebacks. I think ISTJ is NCT Dream's best comeback, like objectively, and 127's Fact Check was literally like so insane. I love that song so much, and Dojejang's Perfume is like out of this world. But Baggy Jeans. It's a very Neo sounding song, but it's kind of like Neo for the masses. Like, Sticker is for the end citizens, and but Baggy Jeans can kind of be like, if you're much more casual, you'll probably like this vibe. And I think it showcases the members' charms and abilities very, very well. Plus, it's also like the OG NCT debut unit. So for that, I really loved it, and I feel like it's you can't really call it like a 7 Cents Part 2, but it really is. It's a spiritual successor, I guess. I don't know. And March, Yeah Boy, I mean, come on, girl. That Yeah Boy is literally everything. It's a tasteful Neo song, and I think it just, I don't know, it just like hit different. And Citizens, you know. And again, I'm so sorry because everybody is sort of leaving out Perfume, and it deserves to be here so much. But the Baggy Jeans, I can't stop playing it. Literally, I can't. Number 18 is Twice's Wallflower.
벅찬 떨림이 어지럽게 너를 흔들지 숨겼던 맘을 훔치지 Dance on me, dance on me Wallflower 숨이 가빠진 이미 반응하는 빨라진 조짐 Summer tonight feels meant to be Dance on me, dance on me
This is my favorite Twice song from this year. Even if they didn't perform it at the concert, I'm fine. But I think this song really showcases Twice's charms that they have at this point in their career. The sort of second half of Twice, or second era of Twice. I think Wallflower is a perfect example of it. They're grown women making grown women music, and I think it's great. I love the production itself, the sound. It's almost like a Wallflower itself, the actual kind of song, being upbeat enough to kind of like play at a party, but chill enough to just vibe and hang out if you wanted. And me personally, I'm not like a Wallflower when it comes to Twice, but I feel like sometimes with Twice songs, they kind of are pulling something out of you that like if I'm the wallflower and Twice is pulling me out onto the dance floor, that's sort of like what it feels like listening to Twice sometimes, with like just like sometimes the happiness and the joy they can make you feel, like they're like pulling it out of you, but it always feels so natural with the way that they do it. And I really love how they were able to put that in a song, and it's such a vibe. I love Twice. They're literally my favorite girl group. Number 17 is Dreamcatcher's Damien. This is one of Dreamcatcher's best songs, hands down. Also, if my bias Dami is doing something crazy in a song, it's like automatically gonna be my favorite. And in this one, she's kind of doing like a screaming thing, because sometimes they like, I don't know if she's actually screaming or if they can like digitally do it, because Baby Metal, they do it digitally, so there's like no shame, no like hate in that, and it's super dope either way that they even kind of like did that. But I'm just saying. And I really hope to get more songs like this from Dreamcatcher. I love the new metal sound the song has. I love how experimental Dreamcatcher is in general with like their entire discography and just like all the genres that they have done, but sort of getting the last few comebacks and seeing how they experiment within like rock and metal genres is also super sick as well. And me personally, when it comes, I mean, we like K-pop already over here, right? So we already like experimental music. But me getting back sort of into metal, and my favorite bands that I've been listening to like every day recently, they are like the experimental ones. So Dreamcatcher is just filling that void as well. Number 16 is G-Idol's Queen Card. Oh, the song of the summer. As this song had a chokehold on everyone, it also had a chokehold on me. It may not be like the most well-produced song on the planet. I mean, the production's pretty good for it, and the lyrics, sometimes they may not make sense, but do I care? No. It's just a really fun song, and it is such a vibe. Like, it's probably the funnest song released this year. I don't always need something to be so well, like sometimes you just want to have fun. Like, it's the same thing with movies. Like, sure, I have a side of me that is very like intellect and wants the science of the movies, the science of a frame, of the lighting, of the breakdown, of the writing, of the character development. Sometimes I just want to throw on Godzilla and just have a good time. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, Godzilla's a good time, a fun time, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I just need a little fun, silly movie, you know what I mean? And Queen Card is, I don't know the equivalent of that, and, like, they really gave us, like, the song of the summer, and, you know, the hook is really everything, and the outro, like, literally everything. The rest of the song is great, but I'll be honest, I've skipped around with the song, and just, like, gone to the chorus, to the chorus, to the outro. Like, literally, no shame in that. But I think the song is still like really fun and super great, and it also has like a great message and sort of concept, and we all feel like Queen Cards when we're listening to it, so sometimes you need that confidence boost. Number 15 is Taehyung's Vibe featuring Jimin. Taehyung was gonna make it on my list. It was just like a matter of which song I was gonna pick and where it's gonna fit in this list. And I feel like Vibe is a signature Taehyung that they don't make anymore. Only Taehyung could do this concept. Someone might be able to do Shung. Like, they might, but they can't do Vibe. They cannot do Vibe. Vibe is only something you are ever going to get out of Taehyung. And I love it for that. I think it was one of like the first releases of 2023, and it really has stuck with me all year. It's magical. It is like literally magical. And the intro kind of had you thinking you were going to listen to a cute Taeyong ballad, and then that beat kicks in at the 20-second mark, and I'm transported to heaven. I think my soul literally went to heaven. Taeyong vocals go crazy, and Jimin. I shouldn't have to say anything because you already know. This collaboration literally felt like a dream collaboration that I've been like wanting for like the last 8 years since I've been doing like these types of videos. And it honestly still feels like a dream. Like, I'm not even sure it's even real, even to this day. Like, it's a dream. Number 14 is Epic High's On My Way featuring Jackson Wang. For sure listening to a lot more Epic High at the beginning of the year, especially since I saw them live for the concert. So making my list, I kind of really had to go far back and like transform myself to the beginning of the year, be like, okay, what did I listen to so much there? Because when you're making a list of the best songs of the year, it's very easy to get influenced by like the later releases, because they're kind of like your favorite, what you're listening to right now. You might have overplayed certain songs that you may not listen to as often, but kind of looking back, I think this one was the one that kind of hit for me and kind of still hits for me right now. I really wanted to call myself a catch girl featuring Wasa. You Can Never Catch Me, a call me when you're feeling down before you hit the ground girl. But honestly, I'm more of a please baby, can you give me room to breathe? You don't know what it feels like to be me. Broken heart, but I like the way it bleeds. Paid the price, I gave it all for free, girl. Honestly, it just... The lyricism is insane when it comes to Epic High, and they always do this. This is literally what they do. And while I didn't quit my job, girl, I really wanted to, especially the one I was working for before the Epic High concert. So it really hit me in my feelings, and it came sort of at the time I needed the song to come. So looking back on the year, On My Way was for sure one of those the best of the year for me personally. Number 13 is From Miss9's What I Want.
조심조심 모르는 척 애매하게 구는 대신 꾸밈 없이 솔직하게 말해 오늘 원해 선명해진 my desire 점점 커져가는 욕심 완벽하게 채워질 때까지 포기 난데 아직 낯선 떨림.
May I present to you the most underrated song on this list, and the most underrated group, and the most underrated comeback of the year. There's always one of these on my list. And you know, I was going to pick, since I listened to the album, I was always going to pick one From Miss9 song to put on my list, because is it Unlock My World? I believe the album is literally like so insane. If you have not listened to it, you have to, especially if you're a girl group stan. It is like such a girls album. Like, I'm not even joking. It is such a great experience. I just kind of needed to pick the song that I wanted. Like, literally any of the B-sides could have ended up on here, and it's a tough one, and honestly, I'm okay with just like any song off the album being on this list. And my favorite part of it is the part when when the pre-chorus, or is it the chorus? I'm not exactly sure. Song structure be wild these days in K-pop, but the oh no one that was horrible. I'm sorry, but you know what part I'm talking about? That literally sends me to heaven. As well, I'm addicted to it. I almost kind of put in the mirror on my list, but like, I don't know, that one is such like much more of like a specific vibe, versus I feel like What I Want, I can really listen to it anytime. It can pop up anytime in my shuffle. It's a no skip, kind of no matter what sort of vibe I'm having. Even if it's a really hype upbeat vibe, I can still kind of throw it on, or if I need it like it's a chill playlist and the song comes up, it still works for it, and in my mirror isn't necessarily that song. So that's why I kind of went with What I Want. Number 12 is V's Love Me Again.
I wish you would love me again. No, I don't want nobody else. I wish you could love me again. I wish you would love me again. No, I don't want nobody else. I wish you could love me again.
This song is literally everything I have ever wanted from V. Literally everything. And I said it in the music video reaction. It's almost like it's almost healing to hear his voice this way, because I've been wanting to hear his voice like this again for so long, for like literally so long, it's like not even funny, okay? And sort of hearing him sing this way was like, I was like, oh yes, finally. And I love the lyrics. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of just like it. It's a really great song. It's sort of, I don't know, like I have to really think about like how songs impacted me, and sometimes it's like the first release and I think about like, okay, like how did it hit me? You know what I mean? And this one hit me very, very hard, and I loved every single second of it. And that's kind of it. You know, I can just have a song on here just because I really, really loved it, and that can be my only reasoning for it. Like I don't have to go into a very in-depth and novella type analysis of why I like the song. Girl, if I like it, I like it. And that's, girl, what? Number 11 is Aespa Spicy.
Cause I'm too spicy for your heart. Fire alarm. 심장을 파고드는 너. I'm too spicy. 번지는 자극적인 너. 그 순간 또 다른 나를 발견해. I'm too spicy. I'm too spicy.
If you think drama is better, that's fair. But don't forget Spicy and the chokehold she had on everyone. Or it might have just been me. But like literally, this is like the first song I would play when I would get in my car for like a month or two, like no cap. And like literally the part, tell me what you see when you look at me, because I'm a 10 out of 10, honestly. Girl, you know that's a bar. You know it's a bar. It is so catchy. The crazy instrumental is like so much fun. Like give me more songs that sound like that. Like I'm a 3rd gen K-pop stan. I'm used to it, girl. I eat it up every time. And I think it's also a great showcase of the girls' vocals once again, and Giselle and Karina's raps are fantastic. But I love this concept of the song as well. It was definitely your girl groups feeling confident and sort of putting that out there, and I ate up every single one. Like literally, it was so good. But yeah, don't forget, Spicy was like one of the songs of the summer, okay? And again, you may have liked drama more, but looking back on the year, Spicy had me in a chokehold. Number 10 is Triple S's Love Lucian, Girls Capitalism.
Oh, I love myself. 나는 아름다워. Call me beauty. 귀여운 건 이제 지루해. Call me beauty. 예쁜 건 다 나의 소유. Call me beauty. 거울 속에 나를 더 사랑해 줄 거야. 넌 아름다워, love me better.
Triple S had a fantastic year, my god. And I still cannot stop listening to Rising. I can't, it's a no skip, it's always on repeat. Like, that song is like so addictive, and like, it still kind of gets better every single time you listen to it. Like, okay, maybe I'm like past the point because I've listened to it so much, but like for sure that is still a no skip. In my book, I think Rising is one of the best songs I've like ever heard in my life. But the love I have for Girls Capitalism is kind of unmatched. It's like a girls kind of vibe, kind of song, you know what I mean? And I kind of really like how a lot of this stuff was kind of like girls stuff versus like kind of like, you know how Barbie, like men might be like ugh with Barbie, but like girls are like, that is literally the best thing ever. Like it is such a girls movie, like literally love vibes like that. And I sort of love how that's being pushed out more in media. But you know, they get it. You know, not only is the song super fun and addictive with its production, but the lyrics and meaning are kind of what do it for me. That one's own values should lie in how they feel about themselves and in loving themselves, not what society tells you is a standard, whether it's on the inside or out. I love the message, especially when a woman's value is often placed on her level of attractiveness, and rather let my value, let my worth, let my capitalism, let my power, you know, sort of lie and how I feel about myself on the inside and out. And I sort of love that messaging. Just directly looking at the song lyrics itself, I love how they sort of went for that and how they executed it so flawlessly. Number 9 is the new Six's Kick It For Now. Boy groups really hit this year with that nostalgic factor, that 90s boy group, noughties, early 2000s kind of nostalgia, and TNX really delivered with this one. That retro vibe is literally everything, and I was very burnt out with the retro concepts. They were not my favorite when they were very popular and trendy a few years ago. But this type of vibe, I'm gonna eat it up every time. Like literally eat it up every single time. And you know, I feel like certain songs, I can't really pinpoint what is so addictive about them and what makes them like so good, but it's an addiction. Like, literally cannot get enough of it. And you know, it sort of slowly became a new skip for me. Like, I really loved it, I really appreciated it when it came out, but it does the thing where it sort of grows on you, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like a song I feel like I can only describe by feeling it. Like, you'll get the feeling when you listen to it, and maybe like you listen to it once and you're like, okay, that was a good song, but maybe you gotta listen to it like for like every now and again, like every day, maybe for like a week, and then you're like, God, I gotta listen to this all like every hour. Like, it just grows on you in that way. And you know, I think that their other comebacks with Love or Die and I Need You were like so amazing, but Kick It For Now, it's just magical. Number 9 is Jimin's Like Crazy. I think this song is another one that is hard to describe, but it feels like a dream, like a dreamy, drunken club sort of vibe. And it sort of puts into words, into beats, a feeling like I always felt like I felt, but I've never known how to like describe it or like let it out. Feeling lost in the lights may be like the best way to describe it, but I mean, there are certain songs like this, but I don't know, they never kind of like, it's more like kind of hyping you up for the party type of vibe rather than I'm lost in the lights sort of vibe, you know what I mean? And Jimin's vocals are once again amazing on this one. The intro and This Will Break Me part literally hit so different, and they speak on such like a, to me and my soul and my being, on a whole different level. And like, I just realized kind of doing my notes for this song that it feels like escapism and is about escapism, and I feel like that's a very relatable concept for just like anybody in general, and I feel like that's why it kind of hits the way she hits. Number 7 is New Jeans' Super Shy.
And I wanna go out with you, where you wanna go? Find a little spot, just sit and talk, looking pretty. Follow me, 우리 둘이 나란히 보이지? 내 눈이 갑자기 빛나지? When you say I'm a dream. You don't even know my name, dear. You don't even know my name, dear. 누구보다도 I'm super shy, but wait a minute while I make your mind, make your mind.
This was the year of Super Shy. I didn't really even feel like Ditto and OMG came out this year. Like, I don't know, there's some, like, I must have disassociated the first half of the year from the second half of the year. But like, you can't deny the addiction that is Super Shy. You could, like, it has a chokehold on everybody. That New Jeans effect, the way that they do that, and like, again, like, it just, I'm a super shy girly. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I'm just a super shy girly, and you know, every New Jeans song is a masterpiece, no matter how short it is. But yeah, and I almost went with Cool With You, but I think I listened to Super Shy more times just because, girl, it's an addiction. She is an addiction. Like, what? I'm super shy. I hope you're super shy as well. And like, it's just, if you get it, you get it. Number 6 is August D's D-Day.
Future's gonna be okay. Okay, look at the mirror and I see no pain. I die for real, take the D-Day, but it's gonna be okay. Time for some paycheck and I'm writing down.
We got another amazing album from Suga, aka Yoongi, aka August D. And there were so many great songs to choose from with this one, especially just like looking at the album in general. But I think I needed to hear the lyrics to D-Day a lot more than I needed anything. And of course, the production is fire as always, dare I say, gas. But I feel like singing this song live was such an amazing experience, and I think it plays a part into why it's like one of my favorite songs of the year, having seen it perform live. And I think like what I really needed to hear was like Future's gonna be okay. I look into the mirror and I feel no pain, especially from somebody like Yoongi. Because sometimes you don't realize you needed to hear something until you've heard it. And I just want to thank Yoongi for saying it because he probably needed it, and girl, I needed it too. I needed to hear that those words, and just yeah. Number 5 is ENHYPEN's "Bite Me."
Just come over and bite me. Come here and get some. 널 참이할 사이에 그게 내 숙명. Just come over and bite me. It's you and me in this world. 내게로 다시 왔다며. 날 구원할 거라면 just come kiss me and bite me.
Oh, that 90s, noughties, early 2000s vibe really had a chokehold on boy groups, and on me too. Like, oh my god. And I feel like this song was inescapable, but I don't ever want to escape it. Even after hundreds of listens, I'm still vibe to it. I mean, first of all, we have the continuation of the vampire concept, which is always there with ENHYPEN, but like kind of getting it lyrically isn't, especially for a title track, they haven't always done that. But it's like really done in a really cool, fresh, sleek way, and the instrumental goes crazy. I'm not even sure it's real. That pre-chorus is literally everything, like everything. Oh my god, like girl, get out of town, get out. And the chorus is fire. When the boys start doing their thing, just come over and bite me. And like, but that post-chorus is you and me in this world. I really wish it was just me and ENHYPEN in this world. Oh my god. And it's pretty kind of crazy. It's wild to start a song off with the post-chorus, but girl, the only crime with this song is that it's like too short and that I need a minimum of 30 listens in a row to like feel satisfied with my experience of listening to the song. Number 4 is EXO's Cream Soda. Okay, you know what? I had to pick the title track for this one because I was unable to pick a B-side, because every B-side on Exist is as flawless as EXO's entire discography. But I chose the title track because I feel like it's a great representation of the album as a whole, and the concept as like a title track is supposed to be like represented for the whole album and song for the masses and everything like that. But literally, I mean, not only is it all of that, but it's also an amazing song. It's EXO we're talking about here. Don't even with me. And you know, the way Baekhyun just kicks in the beginning and gets us ready for the ride wastes zero time. And then when my bias Dio starts singing, girl, you know it hit different. You know it hit different. Like people, I didn't realize people were sleeping on Dio like that. Like that is so insane. That is like so insane. And I think if like the falsetto also goes so hard, and you know it. And I think if you watch my music video reaction, I think you can see the exact moment my soul is leaving my body after hearing Chen's falsetto. Like I think you could see it, and I think my soul might be in heaven still because of that. And it's a sexy song for EXO. They're in their grown era. EXO is grown and they're showing it, and I live for it. Also, when that chorus starts the last chorus, starts once again with Dio's vocals, Chen's ad-libs, I think that might be the moment my soul left heaven. Like it was still like hanging on throughout the song. Like, I don't know, maybe Sehun and Chanyeol were grounding me in reality and Suho, but like once that last chorus hits, that's when my soul went to heaven, okay? Like Chen was trying to like take it up there. He was trying, but it didn't exactly leave. And then the last chorus, it went up to heaven. Number 3 is Rise's Talk Sexy.
날 많이 보고 웃을 때 What to say? 네 머릿속이 궁금해 Tell me 왜 그 모든 게 알고 싶어 Just tell me what you like Every day 더 다가와줘 in my face 그 떨림까지 들리게 Just keep on with that shit
This song had no right. It literally has no right to be as good as it is. And it is, once again, that 90s, the noughties, the early 2000s boy group nostalgia that seems to have a chokehold on me. So if you want to know the type of vibe I like, obviously, very, very biased to that sort of vibe. But you shouldn't be surprised, honestly. The vocals go so hard, especially post-chorus. Great, get out, get out. If EXO put my soul in heaven, Rise sent it higher to Jesus' doorstep in heaven. The song is literally everything. The guitar for the pre-chorus is like so insane. Why would they do that? The bridge. Not enough bridges were built like last year, so Rise had to come in and do what they had to do with that bridge. It is literally hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that this is their first comeback and they literally gave us one of the best songs of the year. And girl, if you listen to it, you should know. Number 2 is DPR Ian's Don't Go Insane.
Oh, bless my heart when the wolves take me away. Don't fall apart when I come back from the break. Forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to go insane. I'm
Is this one in English? Yes. Do I care? No. But what genre is DPR Ian even? Right? Genre-less, so it counts. And of course he is gonna be on my list, especially top 5. It's just a matter of like what song at this point. And I feel like DPR Ian is the artist that really got me started in like appreciating instrumentals, not like the instrumental of a song, but like instrumental sections of songs. And his lyricism is amazing. Once again, the way he can call back to the lore of Mido and Mr. Insanity and just, if you know, you know, in general, but he can also kind of just still like deliver something that feels like new and separate and within its own. It's pretty crazy. Don't get me started on that bridge. Do not get me started on that bridge, but just know that every single TikTok edit I see of the bridge of this song, I eat it up every time. Like, there's an era of putting Leon S. Kennedy with that song, and I think I might have saved every single one in my gaming folder. I have a bunch of edits in my gaming folder on TikTok, LMAO. But I mean, you can even look at the song, not only him as an artist, as like what genre is it? Yes. Just yes. Just yes. I will eat it up every single time anything this man releases. Yeah, it's a masterpiece every single time. And I think he might literally be in my brain scratching the right parts of it. That's like the only way I feel like I describe what it feels like to listen to DPR Ian. Alright, we have finally made it to my number 1 song of the year. There should be no shock or surprise here, but it was my number 1 song on Spotify Wrapped, and in my reaction to it, I literally said it is one of the best songs of the year that I've ever heard in my life, and it was gonna be number 1 anyways, so shouldn't be shocked here. Jungkook's 7 explicit version featuring Lotto.
Wind it back, I'll take it slow. Leave you with that afterglow. Show you what devotion is. Deeper than the ocean is. It's the way that we could ride. It's the way that we could ride. Think I'm meant to win another life, so break me up another time. You're up around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night I'll be loving you right.
Yes, specifically the explicit version. Again, is it in English? Is it a straight up pop song? Yes. Do I care? No. It's Jungkook, and it is literally one of the best songs I feel like I've ever heard in my entire life. I feel like this song was a literal cultural revolution, and it was. I mean, you can look back at 3D, you can look back at Standing Next for You and say the greatness that is within the production of those songs itself, but 7 literally changed lives. Like, I think it changed my life too as well. And you know, personally, I never saw Jungkook as being a baby. I never did. I don't know if it's because he's like several months older than me, or it's just like I've been an ARMY for like so long, so in my head I'm like, okay, he's like not a baby. And because sometimes if someone's like the youngest, they always treat him like a baby anyways. Could have been me. But he was set out to prove that he is a man. Oh man, and I'm so thankful for it. Maybe y'all should keep babying this man so that when he comes back, we can get more stuff like this. I'm just saying. And I like, honestly, I really think Standing Next to You is one of the best songs I have ever heard in like my literal entire life, my almost 26 years on this planet. But like, and I feel like Standing Next to You is a cultural revolution in its own right, but transport yourself back to the summer when 7 came out, like literally, just put yourself back there and what you felt during that time, and just for that alone, it deserves to be on this list. And like, I literally, like, no cap, not joking or anything, I literally did not listen to another song for a week straight. Like that like weekend it came out, I went with my cousin to the movies. The entire like half-hour drive there and back, just seven. Like, it is, I'm not even joking. Again, was my #1 listen song on Spotify, so it definitely makes sense. And I kind of had to force myself to start listening to other songs that like came out around that time. Like, I had to like go and be like, I guess I'll listen to this and this and this, and kind of force myself to do it to get me out of that 7 vibe. But yeah. And sometimes when you first hear a song, you know you're gonna love it. Like, there's just like something when notes start hitting, when vocals start hitting, that you're just like, and sometimes it's like that like half second a song starts. And literally that's how it felt with this. That's also how I felt when I saw Jungkook for the first time. I was like, I'm gonna love this man so much, and he's gonna be my bias in BTS. And I'm gonna love him with everything that I have. That's literally how I feel about 7. And there are so many wonderful memories this year, especially from Jungkook, so I feel like it's also only right that I give him my #1 spot, because if they don't nominate it for any awards in the Western American market, girl, couldn't be me. It's #1 in my book. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for another year. I have been doing this for 8 years, and it's crazy to think that I've been doing it for this long, but I'm so thankful for you and viewing my videos. Lately, I've been thinking about what my life would be without this, without K-pop, and I don't know how I would be. I am so thankful for myself that I decided to do this, that I get to experience K-pop and K-pop in this way, great music and beautiful voices and fantastic concepts. It seems like I can't get it anywhere else. Sometimes music in another language is the only kind that can describe how you really feel. I am so thankful for the music and stories and just experiences that K-pop has brought me, especially this year. Like going to a very therapeutic Epic High concert, or a very healing August D one, or just the joy that comes from a Twice concert, and even us together, because I'm a fan, just like you. I don't claim to be an expert in anything, even though I could. I'm just really just being a fan, fangirling on the internet. And it's just another way to showcase my love and celebration for something that I love. Because, you know, I don't know, like, finding K-pop and kind of being, like, the only person at my school when I found it when I was in high school. And it's sort of only finding friends online or whatever. I was like, how do I show my love and appreciation for this a step further? And then I saw reaction videos and I was like, I'm gonna do that. And then so I did it. That's literally how it goes. It's my way of showing my appreciation for it. And you know what? Maybe I'm in my feelings because of more recent events that have happened in my life, but I'm so happy that my mind was so open to loving K-pop and music in this way. Some songs in this genre are the only ones I can find to describe what I am going through. And while this year was not easy for me, and probably not easy for you, I hope that our time together made it a little easier. It really did for me, especially during the strikes that happened within my professional career. And without this, I honestly don't know what I would have done. So I'm so thankful for you, and I'm thankful for the artists and the contributors that have brought us so many wonderful songs this year. And I hope in the next year you will join me for even more fun times. I will fall behind once again because I did get booked for work again because strike's over, so I am employed. So from the end of January throughout June, I will be behind. And then again, my list for next year, my top 2024 K-pop songs list may not come out until like March 2025, as per usual. But just be patient and stick with me, and I will eventually check out everything. Because I love to do this, and there is there's like reward to it and satisfactory, but it's more like personal versus, I guess, numbers. You know, my videos don't get a lot of views. I don't have like crazy big numbers or whatever. I don't have a crazy social media following. Like, I know, like, in general, like, if you're a K-pop fan and you're on YouTube and you watch reaction videos, like, highly likely you've at least seen like a thumbnail of mine. Like, I'm not gonna be ignorant to the fact of that, but like, it doesn't mean I'm like the most popular one, you know? And I don't make money from any of this, so it's all personal satisfaction. I think it was a great year. I'm so thankful for you and that you watch me and support me in the ways that you do. This was actually kind of, I think, shorter than a lot of my top 20 K-pop's list of previous years, but I just want to say thank you, and I hope you join me for all the great music and great comebacks and great stories and fun times and sad times that we will get within the next year. I am so excited. I mean, I already checked out ITZY, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and you want to see more of my videos, go and hit that subscribe button. If you want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, or in the description down below or at the end screen. If you like gaming content, I have a gaming channel. It's called Erika Just Games. Links in the description down below. Currently playing Grand Theft Auto 5, so if you can join me over there for that. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. I genuinely love every single one of you. Don't know where I would be without it. And yes, thank you guys so much. Mwah. And I will see you in more 2024. And also, I need to make my music video list because I haven't done that yet, but I will. Anyways, love you all so much. Thank you, and see you next year. Bye. Or that's actually a lie because I'm recording this January 1st. So see you in the next one. Bye.
I'll be loving you right.